Dan, first week of pre-season, how excited have you been to get things going?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been a really, really positive first week. Over the summer, you're always looking to get back in and get back on the grass. And this week's not disappointed. It's been really nice to have what's a very new group get together for the first time proper and start to see those relationships, those bonds forming across the group. It's been really nice to see. But yeah, it's been an excellent atmosphere. Everyone's feeling very positive about the season to come. Everyone's really happy to be here and get this show on the road.
It's been a very busy summer for you personally, building this new team. First of all, start with your new coaching team. A lot of them have come with you from London Seawood. How important is it to have people that you know and trust coming into this project?
Yeah, massively. I mean, just having people around you that you know that you can rely on is super important, especially coming in, to what we know is a big challenge. It's good that I've got a really good understanding of people's different strengths and weaknesses, what everyone can bring to the table, and that's definitely made the process of the last few weeks a lot smoother and a lot more successful. And we've arrived at the start of pre-season in a really good place, and that's only been possible due to the ability of the people that we've brought in from a staff perspective. As you mentioned, I've worked with a lot of them before, which is really handy. So just being on that wavelength is a great place to start.
A lot of the signings that you have made over the summer have come from Seawood. Is it for you personally coming into this? Did you want to have a group that already sort of know each other, so you got that sort of position already within the group?
Yeah, I suppose there's an element of that, but really it comes down to the people over anything. I've always been a big believer in character, and having a good group of people is a foundation for any successful team. Obviously, I've worked with a fair few of them for quite a while, have a good understanding of what that character is, and I felt that they would be the right kind of fit for us to lay the foundations here that we want to do. It gives us a nice little core and a nice little spine, but I think we've recruited really shrewdly around that as well. We've got an eye as well on the development aspect too, and some of those girls coming in are prospects that we want to ingrain in the culture over the next couple of seasons. So it's starting to think about having that development aspect in there as well as the here and now.
Just have a little dive into some of these players you brought in. Start with the keepers. Brought in 4 goalkeepers. It's a nice bit of depth for that position. Is the number 1 shirt up for grabs for all of them, or have you got ideas of who you want to start going into the pre-season?
No, definitely. Like across the squad, it's every shirt's up for grabs. Our mantra very much is that it's your jersey to fight for, and then yours to keep, and that applies across all of the positions within the team and the matchday squad. 4 keepers is a lot of keepers, like you said. A couple of those will be heading out to gain match experience and are more sort of future sort of prospects for us to take a look at. Whilst we don't have a reserve and development team here in practice, it's important that we've got a good calibre of player that we're developing here in the club to come through for the next generation. I also believe it's really important to have good competition for places as well. That drives standards and drives performance levels up.
Obviously, not to put you on the spot or anything, but for Bees fans seeing this brand new group, is there any players that they should keep an eye out for, and anyone that looks to be a star player in the ranks?
Yeah, look, I think a bit of a politician's answer, but I think the whole group. I think for me, we're the sum of our individuals. It's not about any one person. We've got a strong squad of brilliant individuals, no doubt about that, and great people. But I think what I'd say to the Bees fans who I'm hoping are going to be getting down and supporting us in this new era is it'll be the sum of the collective that hopefully will excite this year. And when we put all those parts together, I'm really looking forward to what they can achieve on the pitch.
Obviously, still 2 players in the squad that Bees fans will recognise, Alea Charles and Frankie Tilbury. What was the conversations like with them over the summer, and how important is it to bring them on next year, and are they excited to be part of this project? Yeah,
well, I hope they're excited. We're definitely excited to keep them with us. I think the team in general from last year has come off the back of what was a difficult season. I was impressed with the sort of personality and character of the pair of them. You know, it was good to meet them in the summer period, get to know them a little bit and sort of understand whether, I guess, our sort of visions and goals were aligned. It's, you know, they are, which is why I'm really happy that you know they've chosen to stay. I think that will give a little bit of context to some of the newer players about what it means to play here at Bees. But you know, we've got Sophie Lee returning, who's been at the club previously, Millie Constantine as well. So there's a nice little sprinkling there of, you know, people that understand what London Bees means, and hopefully adding in the quality and the character that we have around that will be a positive recipe.
And this Sunday, our first pre-season game against Edgefleet here at the Bees Stadium. How excited are you to get into your first game?
Yeah, super. Super excited. Like all the planning, all the preparation stuff, all the hard work that goes on behind the scenes from sort of all the staff across the club sort of comes to fruition on Sunday, where we get on the grass for the first time in a game. We've had a really positive first week, and it'd be nice to put some of that into practice. And yeah, just excited to see what we look like in that first 90.
And finally, what's your message to Bees fans to get behind you and the girls in this project ahead of pre-season and the start of the new campaign?
Yeah, look, I'm really keen to engage as much as possible with the fan base. It's a club that has been traditionally fairly well supported, and I want to get us back to those days. The pre-season games are all, you know, well advertised. I'd really encourage people to come on down, have a look at you know, some of the changes and some of the differences that they may have seen previously, and yeah, treat this as a fresh beginning, and come and show their support.
Dan, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Liz.